Ready to go to Bucha?
Yeah, let's go there.
This was also destroyed, but at least they fixed it really quickly with the
They had
plywood.
more budget.
Yeah, and it was, I guess, a little bit less destroyed and smaller. Wow. There's like normal people living here, and then boom. Pardon, Slava. Ти Тоніо ті friends, да?
Пальониця.
А ми ще збираємо гроші на ЗСУ.
They're collecting money.
For what? For
army.
defense?
Так.
Да. Що?
Добрий день.
Добрий день. Дякую. They let us pass.
We wanted to take to give money.
Oh, you want to give something?
Yeah.
Давай.
I don't. Wait, I only have.
I don't know.
No?
I have like $100 or
I
something.
have 50 euros.
That's okay. Sorry.
And the kids.
Yeah, the kids don't need 100 euros.
Oh, so sad.
Someone's gonna be like, hey, why didn't you give money?
Because they're like 8-year-old boys.
They have a weapon. Hello.
I know.
In Netherlands, that's even.
Yeah. There's a lot of tailing us. Well, let me go first. Oh, shit, he followed us. So you can see all the repair work happening. Josephine wants to drive to the street where there were tanks all up and down in Bucha.
Yeah, very popular street.
Yeah. Not really popular with
We
the
just want to
Ukrainians.
see the difference, you know, how everything changed there during this 5 months, 4
Yeah.
months. Yeah.
So that's what it looked like just 1 month or 2 months ago, actually.
But I'm not sure that it is good side now.
I think we're coming into it now.
There will be some.
So we just turned onto Voxana, the same street where the tanks were. It's a long street though, so we're trying to find the exact spot where these photos are taken.
Yeah.
This building, I think
Well, you can see this car was destroyed. This building was destroyed.
The same building.
Wow, really?
Yeah, red one, and we have there, you know, if we go far, we will see that.
Let's go. Oh my gosh. So this is where all the tanks were.
Be careful.
Oh, fuck. So it's part from the tank. Oh, yeah.
They're here again.
One more.
Oh my god. It's hard to film and drive with this these tank roads.
Cameraman.
Yeah. See, there was some damages here as well. So Cynthia's petting the cat. And just up here, look at this building. Completely destroyed. This cat has seen some crazy things in the last couple of months.
Yeah, and he's really dusty.
Yeah.
What have you seen, buddy? Come on. Just enjoying the petting. I can feel him purring.
Oh, it's a nice cat.
Yeah, he's so sweet. Look how dirty he
Does
is.
Vladimir need another cat?
He hates cats.
Oh.
I love them. I always wanted a cat. I had cats when I was small.
So here's a little store for babies.
Don't look about this, like someone who lives here or works here or something.
Yeah.
Because it literally looks like, you know, the cleanup was done so nicely. And it's like, but this is the place.
This is it. But you can tell there's remnants. Like that's destroyed still, the glass. I think they just clean things up very quickly, you know.
Yeah, very nicely. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, of course. But
Yeah.
you can ask. I don't know.
Let's ask. Like maybe ask this girl. Like, did they clean everything like so quickly? Hello, Dobry Den. Do you know? Did they clean like so fast? Everything.
Repeat it.
Ми цікавимось, ну, ми бачили, що ця вулиця була повністю в танках, тут були бої і так далі. І от ми сказали, наскільки швидко це все поприбирали.
Прибирали, коли закінчилася окупація, вона закінчилася у нас 31 березня. І вже
31 March,
Ага.
occupation was finished,
Ага.
finally here.
ця вулиця була
була така найгірша, оскільки це перші бої тут були, як тільки зайшли ці кадирівці. І вони, як ви бачили, стріляли по всіх домівках, які були на окраїні оцих вулиць.
There were first fight here exactly when
This
they
exact
climbed.
spot.
Yes,
Tut.
yes, they started
Wow.
to destroy everything.
In Bucha, a suburb of the capital Kyiv, and in the surrounding towns. Russia's withdrawal has revealed what looked more like crime scenes than the aftermath of battle.
Цей будинок вже був наступний. Там перші будинки з тієї сторони постраждали також верхні всі квартири повигорали.
Okay.
І
All that's.
ну, ось вони отак йшли.
Okay.
Ось отут вони просто за цим кутком.
Ага.
Отак, оці вулиці і тут периметром.
Wow.
Потім вони йшли туди, бої там далі були. І стріляли вони думали, що там снайпери. Ну вони лише стріляли по верхах.
They're snipers.
Yeah, they were thinking like there were a sniper, so they always were
Shooting the
shooting
top.
there.
Wow. But were there even? Maybe
Nobody
not.
even
There was
knows.
no.
Yeah.
Але там не було снайперів.
Не було це, у них була така якась установка, весь час, скільки тут була окупація, скільки я тут була весь час, я не виїжджала, тому можу вам розказати, як тільки звільнили вже тут, вже на буквально 3 квітня, 4-го тут почали прибирати. Тут їздили вже машини прибиральні, комунальні служби і прибирали саме почали з цієї вулиці, бо вона була найстрашніша. Тут лежали танки, автомобілі, колони.
This street was the worst street, and exactly after finishing of occupation, they started to clean it immediately. Like after 2 days, immediately they started from this street because it was the worst one.
Wow. They did a very good job, like very fast.
Дуже хороша робота.
Так,
Yeah.
і вже потім, вже через тиждень, тому що там барикади були на цій центральній вулиці, вже на цій вулиці зробили так чисто, а потім вже розібрали там.
After 1 week, they finished here and started there.
Oh,
Yeah,
very cool.
very fast.
Very cool. Okay. Дякую.
Будь
Продовжуй на.
She never left.
She never left.
Yeah.
Wow. And now she's walking so casually, like so cool, like listening to earbuds. Like, imagine going through all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just walk with music and
We had to ask
Not be
where she was
scared.
hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
yeah, once she realized that we really just wanted to hear about it, she
See, I think people want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, what does it say? Phoenix? What is Phoenix? Can you ask him? Like, this is his shop. Did he see the tanks?
Питаю, чи ви бачили танки?
Конечно.
Yes. we saw it.
How was it to live here?
Як це було тут жити під час того, як
Дуже страшно.
very
Very
scary?
scary, yeah.
Де
And
ви ховалися? Ви десь тут живете?
Ближче до Гостомеля.
They live more close to Hostomel.
okay,
But so
but Gostomel told you, блин,
було
you know.
перше місце, куди вони йшли. So yeah.
Ні, ми більш ближче до Бучі.
Okay.
Буча, Гостомель, вони там контактують.
And did your business, did it survive or was it damaged?
Чи вижив бізнес, чи кінець?
Працюємо.
Yeah, they're working.
Yeah, but was it damaged?
Було пошкоджено? Чи було пошкоджено?
Так. То це ж стекла були побиті. Тут БМП стояло, ось о, заїжджали. Вони тут неділю жили в магазині.
There was some BMP? Yeah? How?
Armored vehicle,
truck,
yes.
Yeah,
And
there was here.
But it's like, it looks new.
It was
Oh,
standing
the
right
scratch,
here, you
oh,
can
I see. Yeah, I can see the damage here.
He said they lived in his store for some time.
Wow, really?
Yeah, Chechen, from Chechnya,
Блин.
Chechen Republic.
Okay. Дякую, извини. Yeah, thank you. Good luck. But this one still is damaged. The glass here. Oh, you can see this too. Whatever this is. Actually, and there's families here too. Like, look at this. It's crazy. Hello, Dobry Den. Can I ask you something? Можно, hold on. Can you ask them, like, how was it being with the family here?
Ви знаходились тут з родиною під час окупації, а чи ви виїжджали?
Нет.
Ми з Краматорська, з Донецької області.
Okay, and you.
Переселенці.
Okay, so you came back after.
They came from Donetsk.
Oh my God.
Refugees.
Told you, блин,
Давно?
да.
Давно ви здесь?
Уже около месяца, где-то так.
1 month.
1 month.
Here for 1 month.
Also after the occupation. Why did you choose Irpin? Почему Irpin?
Именно здесь.
Потому что пока что здесь тихо.
Because it's more quiet in here.
Yeah.
Что здесь тихо, и нам здесь... Ну, а там будет дальше, куда дальше.
For now, it's quiet in
It's
here, and later they will see how the station goes.
Okay. I hope it remains quiet for you.
Надеюсь, что останется тихо и все нормализируется.
Да, мы тоже на это надеемся.
Yeah. It's your kids.
Это...
Привет.
Да, это мои дети.
Здравствуйте. Как дела?
Марк, дела.
Марк, дела. Як справа? He's good. Okay. Дякую. Хорошего дня. It's crazy. They came from
From east, from Donetsk.
from Donetsk because there's still active war there now, and they're like, okay, let's come to Irpin because it's quiet.
Yeah.
But look at this, like, I guess maybe for them it is quiet.
nothing.
This is like, oh, this is nothing, yeah. But like, imagine someone from like Holland or Poland or something, like they wouldn't, and this was in their neighborhood, they would be like I can't live like this.
It's depressing.
Yeah. Like, if there was a place like this in the U.S. for more than 1 day, someone would have to clean it up. Like, you can't have something like this anywhere in America anymore. And the fact that like this has probably been like this for over a month, and this is the main street. There's probably so many places like this. It just shows how many damaged buildings there's been. That's probably from World War II, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow. I mean, this might have been destroyed, but look. This is a cafe. And there's people sitting out here drinking tea now.
The rest are not there. There is only like 2 holes in there. Like,
With bullet
let's
holes.
skip it. That's fine.
Yeah, all the other ones, they just took them out completely.
Yeah. Well, no, like, that one has a big hole in it too. Yeah. Привет. Jak sprawa? Jak sprawa? You've probably seen some crazy things, huh? T. Cortella is this Misty?
Да.
Was she here during the occupation?
Во время оккупации тоже были здесь?
Oh, блин.
Время.
Как выживаете?
Ну, такое уже выживали.
Where was she hiding?
Прятались здесь.
Да.
In the basement? Oh.
В бомбоубежище и возле дома. Там.
Around the house in the shelter.
Oh my god. Блин. Сколько дней?
Не лет.
Да.
Сколько
No,
дней?
день.
Сколько дней прятались там?
Ну, сначала, и пока ведь не особо бдили нас.
Since they entered until the end, they were hiding there non-stop.
Like 1 month. And еда и вода есть?
Были, да.
Были.
Ну, в колодец ходили.
Everything was cold.
No,
No.
they got water from the well.
The well. And и еда были есть?
Ну, что было, то и ели.
What they had, they ate.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Ну, ничего. Выжили, все в порядке.
Survived, everything good.
Yeah. И сейчас спокойнее. Это лучше, yeah. No.
Сейчас не знаю, как он. Сегодня бабахкал.
It was like, not really, because today was also missile strikes, like 13 missiles hit around Kyiv also.
Yes.
So it's like, it is quiet, but
Yeah.
50-50.
Oh. Did you think about leaving Ukraine?
вы думали выезжать с Украины?
Не знаю. Сейчас уже не могу куда уезжать.
For now, they already don't know where to go. They just.
Это было бы...
Entity дома здесь, да.
Да, это было бы куда-то мы
If they would
поехали.
have where to go, they would go. But like this, they just don't know where to go and what for.
Везде сейчас везде у нас получается.
For now, just here. Yeah.
Так что сидим дома.
Oh,
Their house is
she's
here.
talking mostly about Ukraine, going somewhere to more
Yeah.
safer place in
Okay.
Ukraine. They have no place to go.
Okay.
За границу нет?
Нет, за границу не
Не
едем.
хотели?
Сейчас мы работаем.
No, they already came back to work and everything, so they just continue their normal lives. So there is no reason to run somewhere.
Okay. Well, good luck. How do you say good luck?
Удачи.
Удачи, хорошего дня.
Спасибо большое.
Yeah. And tea toot. Tea, тоже. Как он зовут?
Арнольд.
Арнольд.
Ага.
Привет.
Арнольд
Это
Шварценеггер.
самые лучшие собаки.
Я смотрю, он такой мускулистый.
Да.
Да?
Да.
Ты красавчик? Ты красавчик, привет. Он с вами тоже бывал в оккупации?
Да.
Чем вы
He was also through it. Wow.
Ну, что, сами ели, то и он ел.
Yeah, he was also with them under occupation and they fed them with whatever they had.
Oh yeah.
Shared the food
Далеко не пили.
together.
Yeah.
Didn't go far, just around their building because Russians were everywhere here.
Brilliant. Phew. It's a hard situation because the Ukrainian soldiers had to set traps along the way to Kyiv to not let them to the capital, because if Kyiv fell, if the Russian tanks were able to enter the capital of Kyiv, that would be the end of Ukraine. And that's why there was so much fighting in these suburbs, these regions outside of Kyiv. So, you know, here in Bucha and Irpin, in these places, because this was kind of like the circle around the capital. Okay.
They didn't get much help during this time as well. They fixed windows themselves on their own cost. And only through Red Cross they got like 3 times compensation.
Like
And that's
food
it.
or money?
Красный Крест вам деньгами компенсирует или
Да.
едой?
Деньги? For windows or for what?
Just in general.
Can I ask how much the Red Cross gave?
Если это не секрет, сколько Красный Крест в принципе дает?
Ну, на одного человека 2500.
2,500 гривен per one person family.
Okay, неплохо. You know,
Неплохо уже.
неплохо, yeah.
Вот еще один раз получу. Я не знаю, тебя на все. Очень слабо.
They will get probably one more payment and that's it.
Okay. Well, all right, guys, I need to quickly interject and explain why most Ukrainians will tell you not to donate to the Red Cross. First off, it's a huge organization, and the Ukrainian Red Cross only gets 1.6% of all the money that has been donated in the last 6 months or so to actually help Ukraine, from what I've read. And in general, there's been so many scandals with the Red Cross just spending a ton of money, being super slow and not getting anything done. So first off, there's that, you know, International Red Cross, the IC something, whatever. And then there's the Ukrainian Red Cross, which is like a local division. If you donate to Red Cross in your country or the big website or anything in English, basically, it's a very small percentage of that will actually reach Ukraine, maybe around 1.6%. So if you want to donate to the Ukrainian Red Cross, you can donate to them directly. I'll have a link to below. Or you can donate to a local Ukrainian-owned charity that doesn't have all that, which is why I've partnered with Razam for Ukraine, because that's the best big charity I can find that was actually doing things in Ukraine, but they're still a big charity. But at the end of the video, I'll tell you why I decided to support them. And then the third option is to help people locally get money to people directly, which is why I started the GoFundMe. Because the fact that the amount of impact that like a small YouTuber like me can have made directly to Ukrainians to give them food and money, that it's even comparable to the billions of dollars that has been donated to the Red Cross, it just doesn't make any sense. So to highlight and put everything in perspective, I'm a relatively small YouTuber. And the fact that the impact that I've made with the donations that you guys have sent is even comparable to what the Red Cross is doing in Ukraine is incomprehensible, because it's literally tens of thousands of dollars on my side, which is still a lot of money, versus billions of dollars, which is like not even in the same ballpark, you know? I just want you guys to realize that yes, the Red Cross does do some things in Ukraine and it's better than nothing, but it almost isn't, because if you had just donated that money directly to a local Ukrainian charity or directly to the people, they would have gotten to keep close to 100% of it. Instead, of close to 0% of it. Okay. Well,
No any other help from local government, from government in general.
Yeah.
Only Red Cross helped them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arnoldi, красавчик. Here, in the basement.
Oh my god, I remember this exact spot we were here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But we didn't know back then.
Oh yeah, I remember. There was that Novus here. I was saying, guys, here's a clip of me. Is this exact spot saying, imagine you used to be able to walk to that Novus to get food right across the street.
A lot of people who lost their homes in 2014 or who fled from there, they also moved in and around Kiev. So some people are experiencing this twice.
I met those people. People came from Donetsk to escape that war. We settled here. Yeah, and this happened.
Yeah.
So this is the supermarket, the Novus that I ate at with Bold when I was here, and that's restaurant. Imagine trying to live in this city. Their supermarket that used to be across the street is closed now. I can't, you know, there's sandbags everywhere trying to keep everything up. This is their only source of heating now, is this chopped wood. Imagine, oh, okay, so you told me not to walk onto the playground because there might be mines. Imagine that, on a children's playground, I can't walk because the Russians might have left mines. And as an active, how fucked up is that?
Insane.
Like, this is literally a children's playground. I didn't think for a second the soldier was like, no, don't walk
They're not
there.
allowed to go there.
Oh
You
my
can't walk
god.
through it because under that slide, no one's got a metal detector yet, or
Yeah.
mine detector to see if they're mines.
And then you were here in the basement.
Yeah.
And I was in this basement.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so crazy.
And they were cooking here.
Yeah. They had to. They were, and I think they had water like 2 days before we got here.
Yes.
And he's like, oh no, we've had water now. We have water. It's okay now. It's been, we've had it for more than 48 hours.
Yeah, people don't need much in here.
Yeah. It was somewhere here. I remember. Most, where was it?
Yeah, because this
Was it this one?
Yeah. They built this.
Oh, this is new. How do you say new?
Nova.
It's a Nova. Novi. This was this it? I mean, they all look the same to me, to be honest, but and I definitely don't remember this bodybuilding sign. No, this wasn't it. It was a different one. This is a gym. Tom, that's a fitness center.
Then the next building.
Maybe it was one over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One over.
Devushki showed us.
Cynthia remembers that there was a playground on this side, so it's
Yeah.
probably next building.
It's a little bit tricky because a lot of these old buildings look exactly the same, which is also why the Russians got so lost trying to get around, trying to get to Kyiv. It's because they couldn't figure out how to get anywhere.
They had maps.
Say it again?
Russian had maps from 1980s, and everything has changed also during this time.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like I still don't believe that happened. I understand. I do believe it now, but I can't fathom how badly their technology was.
Our friend Arkady, he also escaped the city. First days of war, he went also Kiev region, closer to Chernigiv. He thought that in village it will be safe here, and he just got lucky that Russian didn't know that there is a village where he was located, because they had old maps, and they were just following the main road, so they literally went through them closer to city and didn't enter their region, their place.
He got really lucky. This, I remember it now specifically. I remember that Novus.
Yeah, playground and
Oh, it's still here, yeah.
Yeah, and they told me not to touch the playground because there might be bombs there still.
Yeah.
And now they're still playing.
And maybe it was this one, you think?
Yeah, better not go down because there are people, you know, they see you, they don't feel comfortable with that.
It's okay. It's locked, but I know. I'll just look here. There's so many flies and everything. But I think this might have been it. Здравствуйте. Добрый день.
During the occupation.
Yeah. How crazy is this? Look at this cat. Go.
He's holding his own
Yes.
paws.
Oh. There's like a little family playing in the background as well. It's like such a difference between now and just 2 months ago. There's another kid here with a cat.
Curious how would behave other nations in this situation. I mean, people from other countries. I think they would not be so
United.
I think they
United,
would just,
yeah.
you know, separately just kill each other, you know, and that's all, screaming. I imagine it like that about Americans probably from the movies, you know, I just imagine it like that.
They're more chaotic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think, 100%, like in the US, we are not prepared to handle something like this. With the Ukrainians, they've been through so many bad things in their past. And even if they didn't go through it, their parents went through it and they talked about it. So it's almost like they're so stoic and strong inside. They're like, okay, we will figure it out. Let's stay calm. Let's stay together. Like, we will get through it.
But in some places like Texas, they have weapons. They know how to use it.
Yes.
They just can protect their own property,
Yeah.
fight for themselves. But in most states, like imagine the same happening in New York City.
Yeah.
I think there would people even using the situation like go against each other, like different nations because they all live together.
Yeah.
All those,
Like, every time there's something bad happening in the US, unfortunately, there's looting, there's riots, and people take advantage of the situation when there's no police or the police are busy. Here in Ukraine, it was, always going to be existing, but it was very little of that. It was mostly people really taking care of each other, like sharing food, sharing shelter, trying to keep each other safe.
That's true.
Yeah, but also you were saying right before this that you were surprised that people were able to continue their lives, and it's kind of like the biggest fuck you to Russia is like, look, you can come destroy our lives, but we'll survive.
Yeah, because Vadim said like that Russians have an easy target with civilians because they cannot really do anything back. And what I said that they did back is like, look at this street, right? You don't see that there were any tanks here. The only thing that you see here from is some like broken windows that they've replaced or burnt out apartments, right? Isn't that the biggest fuck you of all of it? Because people are just walking on the streets and people from Donbass came here.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest part.
Yeah.
People here now still live better than a lot of people in Siberia, and this is also like the biggest fuck you.
Outside of Moscow and St. Petersburg, like I've heard and I've seen, Russia is pretty shit. Like,
Yes.
So
Exactly.
when they come to Irpin and Bucha and they see how nicely people live, how manicured everything is, and they came in winter. Imagine if they came now. I think it was you saying like if Russia had come now, they were like,
They would probably not touch anything. You know,
they would just migrate.
It was let's say
There are roads, there are toilets that flush. There are radiators inside, all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
even in our video from Kharkiv, like you can see everything is maintained. The park looks super nice, and if you check Russian publics on the city that is on the other side of the border, it looks terrible.
So Russia, you guys can come and try to kill Ukrainians. You can try to bomb the cities. You can destroy shit. But you can never destroy the Ukrainian spirit, and you can never kill the Ukrainian soul.
Glory to Ukraine.
What? Show?
Героям слава!
Show? Hello, Slava!
Oh, that's good. This cat might have a very loving owner, but
You still want to get us some food?
yeah.
Let's go.
He
Let's go back.
looks dirty and sad.
Yeah.
He was crying, so.
Okay, let's get him a little treat. Zoo magazine. What?
It's open until 6. It's 6.
Hello. Dobry dzień. Jest, krótko. Jest Ida koszka? Koszka Ida? Dziękuję.
Будь ласка.
Oh, we're VIP. They opened just for us. Чуть-чуть маленький можно. Or maybe a bag. Like this? And then I can keep it in my car.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll eat yours.
You can also get like this red type of food and just squeeze it out.
Okay, up to you. Either something resealable or we can get just one packet. Up to you.
Yeah, this is nice.
Just get them one packet.
Chicken.
Okay.
Chicken.
Actually.
For the kitties?
Or this cute cat outside there. Oh, look at those toys.
Did you feed it yet? Oh.
This man asked me where the center was. I have no idea. Here, buddy. Here, come here. Oh, thank you.
Smashnoho. We're hiding from you.
Oh, I was here, but I didn't see you.
We went to buy cat food.
Oh, convenient.
You made his day.
All right, guys, I think that wraps up our day here in Irpin and Bucha. It was both interesting to come back and see how things have changed and how fast things have cleaned up and how quickly people have moved on. But we mustn't forget that the war is still happening, and as long as Russia's still attacking, whether it's the east, the south, or they're trying to come back here, they're still sending missiles and nobody really feels completely safe. So please, let's not forget about Ukraine and let's do what we can to support. You can follow these guys online. Vladdy and Cynthia are doing really, really good things with their foundation, both for animals, but also with people. I'll leave the links below. And Josephine is doing what she can do too, to remind people of what's happening here in Ukraine. So remember, we can all do our part. Дякую. Bye, guys. Okay, see you guys. Stay here. I think the metro is working now.
Hey.
Okay, Vladim.
Me?
Yeah,
Wow, okay, alright.
you go. Bye, guys. Ah! Blip, 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 blip. Did you just hit my car? Was that Lana? I hope it's okay. Vladim! You hit the fucking Lana!
I didn't.
Look!
There is nothing.
I fucking saw it! Look at it!
Where? This? No.
Is your imagination?
Yeah!
No.
I have it on fucking film, dude.
This one?
You hit the fucking ladder.
This one?
Yes.
No.
Bye, guys. Ah! Blip, 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 blip. All right, so turns out Vadim thought I was joking because from inside the car you couldn't feel or hear anything. But when I showed him the footage, he apologized and offered to pay for the damages. So all's forgiven. All right, guys, I want to give you an update on the fundraiser through YouTube that goes directly to Razom for Ukraine.
Waiting for the day when Ukraine will fully be free. Maria, thank you. Thank you for your work, and thank you for coming today. And by the way, folks, if you want to help, you can go to their website. It is razomforukraine.org.
So it's a little bit confusing, but there's actually two ways you can send money. One is actually to the very right of these YouTube videos if you are in the US or a few other countries where they support it. And the second is through the GoFundMe. Through the GoFundMe, that's where I've been sending money directly to people and on the ground charities. So thank you for doing that. But for the people in the US, a very easy way is to do it through YouTube. And I've set it up so that money goes directly to a charity called Razom for Ukraine. And they have been doing some good things. And Nick actually is one of their volunteers. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me. Yeah, so I just want to talk about my experience with ROSM. So ROSM basically stands for All Together. That's the name if you translate it. So there's a lot of volunteers in the US. So yeah, we're putting together the individual first aid kits. So I have some of the videos that you could show, the clips, and basically we shipped them first to Poland, and then they added additional components to the first aid kits that they can't get them in the US, and then they send them into the Ukraine.
Basically medicine that normally you would need a prescription for,
yeah.
but in Poland they just like slip it in before they send it to Ukraine.
I don't want to say 100% because that's what I heard, but I guess there's certain restrictions on when you send it on, like, you know, overseas. So
yeah, that could be
maybe
as well.
it could be also that it's cheaper.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
so because there's some of the components that, like, I've been packing into the IFAKs. They call them IFAK. That's individual first aid kits.
Okay.
So they're coming from like Israel, like those tourniquets. So there's like it's very like military.
Yeah, and we're talking about like warehouses full of it. We'll have a clip of it below, but it's big, like a big charity.
Yeah.
I mean, my channel, which isn't even that big of a channel, we've raised now $30,000 directly to them, which is insane. But I think the only reason why I was even able to get that much is YouTube has made it so easy where people can just watch a video and they can click donate, and it just goes. It's probably already attached to your Google account or you put in a credit card. Unfortunately, it's only for Americans to do, and also unfortunately, I have zero control over it. So I'm happy that we met.
Yep.
Because then you saw it firsthand. You were physically packing the stuff.
Yeah, I've been volunteering there.
Yeah.
And there's there's pretty much 2 shifts each day, so they do it 6 days a week.
Yeah.
So basically, within the week, we probably do close to like 5,000 of them.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So Razam, we are together.
Yep.
With Ukraine.
I have Ukrainian heart.
Yeah.
I'm definitely with Ukraine, and for those that could, I made this tattoo. This is my first tattoo, and I just made it 2 days ago here in Kiev, and it's basically showing that it's a Russian way of saying hello,
Privyet,
but then it's crossed, and 1 letter difference between the Ukrainian language and Russian languages, and basically I changed it over to the Ukrainian language.
So that says Privyet. So Privyet.
Yeah.
And thank you for what you're doing. Thanks to Razam for Ukraine. What you guys doing? If you want to donate to them directly, it'll be maybe to the right of this video if you're in the US. Again, all that money goes directly to them. YouTube doesn't take any fees. It never goes through me. So it is a cool way to donate to that charity. So
yes, thank you. Thank you for your donations.
So, guys, one interesting thing is Nick was actually born in Russia. Well, Siberia, and back then it was USSR. Now he lives in New York. But I just want to, show that there was like a lot of good people with good Ukrainian souls out there, regardless of where they're born.